Hi, Anne here, and you are now with me on my day 15 of my Pilates Teaching Tips series. Today I was going to go more into some niche and market building techniques that I use and how I actually, determined which kind of group of people I wanted to focus on and train the most. But I decided that that's really a bigger kind of set of things that there's really a step-by-step process that I went through to figure that out, and it would just it's too much for 1 day, 2 day, 3 days. I could spend literally the rest of this series just talking about just coming up with what your niche is. I'm sorry to get the frame so anyways, so today I want to talk to you about just something that I just realized, which kind of reignited my whole interest in Pilates recently. I've struggled to get back my own core strength and my own abdominal strength after having a baby, but to be quite honest, beforehand, it was just never there. My pelvic floor was definitely not as strong as it could have been, and I really, even just doing Pilates, I really never got the type of strength that I needed to progress in Pilates, if that makes any sense. And but then I discovered something that was a non-Pilates workout, which really helped me gain a tremendous amount of strength in not too long of a period of time. And now some of those things, some of those mat advanced exercises and some of those more advanced reformer exercises I can do on my own. And as I become more confident on doing them on my own, that's when I feel comfortable teaching them. And I think that's one thing that I haven't really mentioned to you, is that when I teach, I first of course focus the classes on what other people, what the people in the class can and can't do, and usually I know that unless they're super beginners, and then I know what they can and can't do usually as well. But in addition to that, I don't like to go beyond a certain point in my own level of experience with Pilates. I think it's kind of hypocritical to be trying to teach people advanced exercises if you're only at an intermediate level. And I've never been one to kind of mislead anybody in thinking that I'm some kind of Pilates virtuoso on my own, because I'm not. But I will say that after doing and working with this trainer's program, I have now achieved a certain level of strength that I never had before, and it really truly is, my core strength has increased. So I want to encourage you to find other ways to strengthen your body than Pilates. And once you do that, then you'll understand why encouraging your clients to do the same thing is also a good thing. And then you can, what I did once I discovered this program and I was working in it, and it's not important what it is so much as there was one specific tool that was used in it, and there are basically these slides which you do a lot of similar Pilates-esque movements on, that it's a lot of instability, and it helps you build your core, your strength from from the top of these abs all the way down to your hips and then beyond. So I have to say that finding that tool really kind of reignited my process of how I take people through the exercises. And some people are just not going to be able to get that mental connection with their body, so it's important to find other things that you might be able to do. And I guess this comes into the realm of props in a sense, but it's not a prop really. It's not like putting a ball between someone's knees so they can squeeze it and maybe feel their transverse a little bit. It's more of kind of like backing out of Pilates a little bit, going from another direction, taking some of the principles that you teach in Pilates and, building up their strength in a slightly different way, kind of like tricks their body into increasing the strength. And now I feel so much more strong, I feel so much stronger and more able to do some of these more advanced exercises. And last night even just demonstrating something in class to this one girl, because the class ended up being just one person, I realized how strong I was. And it felt very good to be able to be at that point. I felt a lot more in control, and I felt a lot more respectable as a teacher, as opposed to like more like the weakling, which I'd kind of always been. So I guess that's my tip for the day. You know, get yourself strong, get your body strong whatever way you can. If Pilates is doing it for you, then wonderful. But be honest with yourself and ask yourself, are you strong? Is your core strong, you know, or do you have room to work on those things in yourself? Because you are going to find more. We're going to find some ingenious little gems on things that you can add into your clients' workouts to get them to their next level. And that's really it for today. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, and I will talk to you soon.